Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Pond, I expect news, traffic, weather, and fun.
It's the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John, Brian, and Dalton.
Well, it's Wednesday. You know what that means? It's Hump Day. Woo woo! Yeah, welcome back, everybody.
How well timed was that?
It's a pretty good time. Good timing. I was like in harmony with it. It's Wednesday, October 22nd. Wednesday, it's Hump Day. Woo woo! This is episode 1772, and it's only 9 days until Halloween, everybody. Whoa! I got a good friend of mine that he goes, and every time I say everybody, I think of him. But because he sits and he says, it's in G. Like he plays guitar, and so we're all playing guitars. It's in G, everybody. That's what he always says, and it sticks in my mind every time I say that word now. Brett and Daryl know what I'm talking about. Laverne at Smyrna is on WGNS and Big G TV Friday. That's a classic rivalry right there.
Yes, it is. It's old school. It goes back, what, to 1988?
I guess so. And, of course, Smyrna's had their way with them.
Yes. Laverne's only won at one time. Is this the year?
MTSU is at Delaware tonight at 5 p.m. airtime. This weekend, we've got games. Tennessee at Kentucky. That shouldn't be too hard for the Vols, I don't think. Vandy hosts Missouri. That will be a tough game. And Titans host Indianapolis, and who really cares?
I saw a comparison to, the big thing about James Franklin when he was let go at Penn State a while back was his, big wins over top 10 or whatever. And they compared that to, what's his name? Not Stoops, the guy at Kentucky.
Clarkley? Oh,
Kentucky.
Stoops, yeah.
Yeah. And it was a difference of like 40% that Stoops had lost more, in conference games and things like that, but he still has a job.
Yeah, different mindset about football in Kentucky, though.
I know.
It's just they're all basketball.
But being an SEC school. So.
Well, we're sponsored today by America's Thrift Store, now open at Middle Tennessee and MLK Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro. Discover one-of-a-kind statement pieces or name-brand jeans at prices up to 70% off retail.
How much?
70%.
Wow.
70%, everybody. I got thinking that guy again.
NG.
Start thrifting today. Visit americasthrift.com/Murfreesboro for details. And our song of the day today. Notice how I'm just right on top of things.
You were just motoring along.
Yeah, I got a good night's sleep, I guess. I don't really know what it is. That's my phone ringing. Who is that? Oh, it's my drugstore again.
Oh, wow, they're out early.
They're telling me I need to go pick up something that I didn't pick up yesterday.
Must be an automated message.
It's an automated message. Let's do song of the day. This is my favorite all-time Halloween song. It's from Bobby Boris Pickett.
He did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the mash. They did the monster.
You think I'm going to play the whole song, don't you? Well, I'm not.
Well, you can.
It was the mash. That's a great song.
Got 2 minutes left.
There's he talks like Boris Karloff. You have to know the 60s. I think that song was probably 62, 63, somewhere in there.
Bobby Pickett have other hits?
No. He tried a Christmas one, but it didn't go over as well.
Oh, I see.
So, but he was in Boris's voice,
Oh, kind of like this song.
It's Christmas time, yeah.
Oh.
Not that great. I saw a Hallmark movie the other day. It was a Christmas movie.
Again?
I was over at my sister's, and they had them on. They record them, and they keep their favorite ones. And so every year they have an annual event where they watch all Hallmark movies, and they pick their best ones where they know which ones to watch. So, you get a one-time screening at their house, and then boom, it's time for, you get recorded or you don't. So
interesting. How many do they have?
Oh, probably 99.
So they like most of them?
Well, there's a lot of them. But anyway, okay, we've got much more to come today. It's Wednesday. It's really busy. We've got random questions. We're going to play a game today, or we'll do trivia, one of the two. We haven't really decided that yet. And another dad joke, and he's on a roll. You are on a roll, son, with the dad joke of the day.
I got to think of something fast.
No. We've got a few minutes. We've got to check the weather and all that stuff, sports, all that kind of thing. 6:17 here on the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 68 degrees. Winds westerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, clear skies, diminishing winds. Lows drop to 42. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the low 70s. Then lows fall back to 39 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 45.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
People that come in to pre-plan their funerals and put it down in writing makes it a whole lot easier on the children at the time of their death. This is what Mama wanted. This is what we're going to do.
Visit murfreesborofuneralhome.com.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
This is Hannah Bleem here at the Rutherford County Farmers Market. This year, the Farmers Market is celebrating 50 years of being open, and we're here to talk to different vendors today.
Tyler Campbell here, owner of Kettle Classic Gourmet Popcorn. You can come check us out at the Rutherford County's Farmers Market every Tuesday and Friday, where we offer up fresh kettle corn and caramel corn. You can also come and see us at the storefront at 5525 Franklin Road. We have multiple flavors of gourmet popcorn. Kettle Classic Gourmet Popcorn. Tyler Campbell here. You can come check us out at the Rutherford County's Farmers Market every Tuesday and Friday, where we offer up fresh kettle corn and caramel corn.
Thank you so much. The Rutherford County Farmers Market is open on Tuesdays and Fridays from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. at 315 John R. Rice Boulevard in Murfreesboro until October 31st. This year, the Farmers Market is celebrating 50 years of being open. This is Hannah Bleem here at the Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
It was opening night in the NBA with two games on the schedule. Oklahoma City, after getting its championship rings, played double overtime, edging Houston 125-124. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 35 points, including the game-winning free throws and the basket that sent it to the OT. Then Golden State beat the Lakers in L.A. 119-109, despite 43 points from Luka Doncic. Memphis guard Ja Morant was cleared to play Wednesday after a sprained ankle. Karl Anthony Towns of the Knicks is questionable with a strained quad. Most NBA teams start Wednesday. Vikings quarterback Carson Wentz will start again Thursday night at the Chargers. The Jets are expected to start quarterback Tyrod Taylor this weekend instead of Justin Fields. And Tampa Bay wide receiver Mike Evans could return in December after his broken clavicle. The Angels' new manager is Kurt Suzuki, a former catcher from nearby Cal State Fullerton.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
John and Brian are here with you today. Dalton's taking a few days off, and we are powered this morning by Middle Tennessee Electric. MTE partners with schools and families to support learning and inspire young minds, proudly serving our community since 1936. I would imagine they send people to schools, don't they? They probably have somebody that does that.
I think so.
Yeah, so if I know Amy, she's got it all covered. That would probably would go under her department, I would think.
I don't know. I may have an educational wing.
Ooh, she's got a promotion.
No, I mean, I think she's still over the media and all that kind of thing. Or they have a team.
She has one of the greatest voices. I miss her because I think you changed the time that she's on. When did she come on?
No, it's on the way out.
Oh, I'm leaving.
You're leaving.
Well,
it's like 7:48, 7:50.
Do you think she looks like she sounds? Have you ever noticed that on TV or like on radio when you wonder what they look like?
You know, I've seen her and heard her all at the same time, so I've never even thought about it.
Well, that's true. You see her in person, yeah. But a lot of people ask me what you look like, and I put a very exact description of you for the listening audience. But you're on Big G TV now, so they see you all the time.
Yeah, same for you.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not on. Am I on the Coach's Show?
Of course you are.
Really? Don't ever see mine up there. You can get to them easily. Okay. Anyway, it's time for. We have a monster holiday. We got to do it. I was going to wait.
You going to do it now?
I think I'm going. Do we have time to do it now? No, let's don't. Let's wait. We'll wait till next time.
Do it in the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna play you Monsters Holiday by Bobby Boris Pickett. It was the
Crypt Kickers.
He had added the Crypt Kickers, I guess. But that is a follow-up to his Monster Mash. Okay.
We listened to it during the break. It was very interesting.
I caught your attention with that, didn't I? Okay. Rachel Midgley is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being very helpful when getting paperwork on a real estate sale handled. Rachel is going to receive flowers from Jenny Harrison, the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts, and News Radio WGNS, and want to thank Ryan Flowers for over 50 years. Been doing that.
Yeah,
that's hard to believe.
I mean,
number one, it's hard to the business. Been in business 50 years.
True.
And plus to be with us for 50 years,
at least, and
be with this radio show, this morning show, that long.
It predates Bart, is all he told me.
Oh,
and that's 40 plus. So
our Good Neighbor recognition is built by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and proud to honor those who make a difference in the community.
Okay, so if you want to send in Good Neighbor, text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or WGNSradio.com/birthday or /Good Neighbor, that is, to get in your Good Neighbor nominations to us here at WGNS. Well, today is Eat a Pretzel Day. So,
hot, warm pretzel.
You can have a warm pretzel with cheese,
You eat a pretzel about every day, little pretzel sticks.
I like pretzels.
Yeah.
Donating is easy at America's Thrift Stores. They're proud to partner with Make-A-Wish Middle Tennessee to help grant life-changing wishes for local children battling critical illnesses. When you donate gently used clothing and household items, you're giving more than stuff. You're giving hope. Every donation helps Make-A-Wish bring joy to a child right here in Middle Tennessee. Drop off donations today at the new location in Murfreesboro at the corner of Middle Tennessee and MLK Jr. Boulevard. Learn more at americasthrift.com/Murfreesboro.
Stones River Manor offers assured care.
It's so warm and welcoming.
Independent living.
What states have you lived in?
Lived in Illinois and here. My husband worked for Quick Growth.
Assisted living.
I have my own place and I love it. The Activity Center has the Bible study that I like very much.
Adult daycare and respite care, and specialized physical rehabilitation care.
I love the friendliness and the family attitude that they have here.
Visit them online at stonesrivermanor.com or stop by. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. Vanderbilt University in Nashville is weighing in on a new national education proposal tied to Donald Trump's Compact for Academic Excellence in Higher Education. The plan encourages colleges to follow specific principles related to admissions, women's sports, free speech, student discipline, and affordability. In response, Vanderbilt emphasized its commitment to institutional neutrality, saying it will engage in the process while continuing to support academic freedom, independent research, and open expression on campus. Former collegiate swimmer and conservative activist Riley Gaines has been appointed to the Sumner County Library Board. The move fills one of 2 vacant seats as debate continues over whether to remove transgender-themed books from the children's section. Gaines has voiced strong opposition to such material, calling for its removal under Tennessee law. Recent board meetings have failed to reach a quorum, stalling a vote on the issue. State Representative Johnny Garrett praised Gaines' appointment, saying she'll bring a strong voice to the board's ongoing cultural debate. More news in 30 seconds.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
In Hendersonville, Tennessee, the city is set to honor hometown legends, the Oak Ridge Boys, by naming the bridge over Drake's Creek on Johnny Cash Parkway as the Oak Ridge Boys Bridge. The designation was approved by the state legislature in 2024 and was officially celebrated with a dedication ceremony in Memorial Park. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 6:27. You know, I've noticed about my emceeing this show that I always tell you what's coming up at around this time. But, you know, we had a CBS News update. That's going to come up. That's in 20 minutes or so, or 10. You know, Access Tennessee. We've got things all across the board. Sports, everything's covered during this hour.
You get local news, you get statewide news, you get national news, you get traffic, weather. I mean,
I had one listener to ask me why we just talk about just weird stuff. You know, we don't talk about
like Boris Pickett's Christmas song.
We don't get political. I mean, we don't get political as far as for the most part, and we don't get too much on sports. We don't talk that much sports. We just talk a little sports. Because we're around sports all the time, so we try to stay away from that. So there's a lot of things that we do, but
so they wanted to know why we don't talk about anything when we're on.
Yeah, we're the show about nothing. It's kind of like Seinfeld of radio.
Yeah,
and I said that's our niche. That's what we do. Then I had one listener that told me he loved it. Said that's why, because I don't have to worry about you guys talking about something that's going to worry me or upset me or anything. It's just plain old.
Or divide the listening audience.
It's just a show about nothing. I went, yeah, pretty much. We talk about
the listener said that.
Yeah, we talk about our dogs.
That's true.
Yeah, we talk about things that bother us. We talk about the city traffic and all that kind of thing. So we do a little bit of that.
That's not really political. That's just complaining.
We love the mayor. We love it. We love everybody on this show.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do our follow-up to Monster Mash, which is very unorthodox because this is Halloween week, and but we're gonna play the follow-up. I got Brian interested in this, and so he can't get his mind off of it. So I'm gonna let him play it where he can move on. So
this
here we
is
go.
Monsters Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the castle
They did the mash.
my monsters were having a Yuletide hassle.
They did the mash.
The tree was all trimmed in ghoulish things.
He slowed it down.
Like werewolf fangs and vampire wings. But they were up to no good. Didn't act like good monsters should. They found themselves a new prey. They planned to rob Santa's sleigh. They were making
rob
list
Santa's sleigh. Wow.
Frankenstein.
So even have the Wahoos in there. You just add a few jingle bells, slow down Monster Mash.
I wondered if it made the Billboard Top 100. I bet it did. I bet it did score.
You think so?
Just because it was a follow-up to it.
Wonder when it came out.
I don't know. That'd be a hard. I'd have to look it up on Wikipedia.
What,
the Billboard 100?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do a little research and get back with you on it.
It did. It reached the Hot 100, peaking at number 30, December of 1962.
Okay, I had that right.
It was released 1 year after Monster Mash.
Made number 30. He sold a few records. He made a little money. Now, he made a lot of money on Monster Mash and still made money, forever. I mean,
should Monsters Holiday become part of our Christmas songs that we...
I think so. And let's surprise Dalton with it.
Okay.
Because I know he's not listening today.
Oh, no.
No, so he's probably still asleep. But, yeah, let's do that. We'll add that to our list. Monsters Holiday. All right, it's time for Today in History. It's always brought to you by our good friends over at Turner Security.
Turn to Turner Security.
They deal with security. They deal with computers. They deal with all types of electronic things.
IT, networking, all that good stuff. They can handle it.
We don't say enough about that.
Security.
Because a lot of people don't know what Turner Security is.
Well, Turner Security.
Where are they located?
The Powered by TechCore. The TechCore part is all of the.
And where are they
stuff.
located, Brian?
They're in Smyrna on Enon Springs Road.
All right. See, we should add that in there too. By Turner Security on, Enon Springs Road.
Okay.
I'm trying to get new ideas for this show. All right, here we go. 1836, Sam Houston inaugurated as the first elected president of the Republic of Texas.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he was president.
Of Texas. I thought you were going to play the music. I'm glad you didn't. 1879, Thomas Edison perfects carbonized cotton filament light bulb, but not according to Dalton.
We may give him a light bulb.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
1906, Henry Ford becomes president of Ford Motor Company. No. 1907, Ringling Brothers' Greatest Show on Earth buys Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Come on. See the freakiest radio host of them all.
Says Brian the Clown. 1938, Chester Carlson demonstrates the first Xerox copy machine.
When we say the Xerox 914 makes copies on ordinary paper, we mean ordinary paper. For instance, office stationery. Or how about plain bond paper?
Man, that guy was really exciting, wasn't he? It makes me want to buy a coffee machine. And in 2012, Red, the fourth studio album by Taylor Swift, is released.
Losing him is blue like I never known. Missing him was dark gray on.
Got a new album out, selling, breaking records.
Of course.
Unbelievable. 6:33 here on the Wake Up Crew. Stand by. Brandon Brooks with Rewind is next.
This is CBS Rewind. This date in 1977. Kenny Rogers marries singer and actress Marianne Gordon from the TV show Hee Haw.
And I love you.
And October 22nd, 1982.
Is there any law against me getting something here? Yeah, me.
The release of the first Rambo movie.
Don't push it, I'll give you a war you won't believe.
First Blood. And October 22nd, 1992. Blazing Saddles star.
He rode a blazing saddle.
Cleavon Little.
Oh, baby.
Died of cancer in California.
You are so talented.
I'm Brandon Brooks.
And they are so dumb.
And that's Rewind.
Sponsored by Progressive. We make the claims process easy, so you can get back on the road in no time. It's why over 43 million drivers trust Progressive. See for yourself at Progressive.com.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 68 degrees. Winds westerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, clear skies, diminishing winds. Lows drop to 42. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the low 70s. Then lows fall back to 39 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 45.
Good morning. Starting to get a little bit heavy now on 24 westbound here at Walden Road. All that traffic flow trying to get out of Rutherford County this time of the morning, headed towards Nashville up through the Antioch area on 24 going westbound, passing Bell Road, Hickory Hollow Parkway, 65 south. Starting a little bit heavy already southbound, traveling down through Millersville. Stein Dental Care in Nashville with over 350 5-star wonderful Google reviews. Go by and see them today or call them at Stein Dental Care in Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Good Neighbor Events is brought to you by Old National Bank, the law offices of John Day, and AmeriCare Pest Control.
I've got Here's Tom Sweat with AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
AmeriCare's moisture control services include mold testing, mold remediation, crawl space repair, vapor barrier, sump pump installation, radon testing, radon mitigation, and basement waterproofing. If there's something wrong in your crawl space or basement, we can probably help. Just ask for a free inspection.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
You've depended on WGNS for local news and information for over 78 years. Thank you for continuing to check with your Good Neighbor station. Next Thursday, it's a haunted chamber. The Tennessee Philharmonic Orchestra offers a Halloween Eve concert. 7 o'clock in the evening, Thursday, October 30th, at the Center for the Arts in Uptown Murfreesboro. We remember you, an Alzheimer's and dementia caregiver support group that meets at the Villages of Murfreesboro every second Tuesday. And the 49th annual Harvest Days is at Cannonsburg Pioneer Village this Saturday from 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. Wine Around the Square is this Saturday from 6 until 9 in the evening around the Murfreesboro Square. It benefits St. Thomas Rutherford Foundation's Power of Pink. Don't throw away Old Glory. Bring your tattered American flag to WGNS. And let the girls from BSA Troop 2019 at Trinity United Methodist Church retire it with dignity. Plus, we also recycle Bibles. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Forget those fluorescent lights and freezer burn. This ain't your average grocery run. Meet your farmer, talk a little livestock, and take home the juiciest veggies in your life. The Rutherford County Farmers Market, celebrating 50 seasons.
At Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
Real food, real people, and real local.
This is Richard Parton, and I'd like to tell you about Adam's Place.
What have you enjoyed most?
The food. It's perfect. Well, the first 60 days that I was here, the only thing I ate was the filet. And that is still my favorite. That's really great. And you can just order what you'd like, and it's well prepared and delicious.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adam's Place and discover living a dream in your senior years.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Dr. Craig McCabe, the eye doctor you hear on the radio.
You just really wanted to get really good vision or see without glasses near or far.
I can drive without glasses. I can look at my computer without glasses. And being able to read a street sign when I'm driving down the road is awesome.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
I can't thank you enough. I am so blessed for you.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Need a new set of tires? Head to Tire World, where you can buy now, pay later. Ask your Tire World experts in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne about their financing options.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Get the Bridgestone affiliated retailer credit card.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
We've got CBS National News headlines, followed by a local news update coming up, and the CBS Entertainment Report with Matt Wolf at 6:57 here on the Wake Up Crew. John and Brian with you this morning on what is a typical October day.
Yeah,
pretty much. We've kind of gotten into that typical October days, whatever typical October day is. But you know,
70s, 80s for highs, 40, 50s, 60s for lows. That's just pretty much rubber stamp every day in October.
Leaves falling on the ground.
Yeah, getting some good color.
We had a big wind the other day. I think it was last. Let's see. Oh, what day was it? A Tuesday of a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks. But anyway. Boy, the wind really blew. Yeah, they really came down. And you blow them, and you get to fix your yard, and like 15 minutes later, they're back.
Yeah.
So
they're innovating.
Also, it's time for our dad joke of the day, and I don't want to. I've already talked too long, and we're almost out of time. So here we go.
When I yell at the dog to stop barking, I wonder if he's thinking, "Man, this is awesome. We'll bark together."
Another solid thumbs up. The hits just keep on coming here on the Wake Up Crew. 6:41. Stay with us. More to come.
CBS News Brief. Vice President Vance meets with Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu in Jerusalem today as a fragile ceasefire in Gaza holds. At an appearance last night, CBS's Holly Williams asked,
"What do you think the likelihood is that it will last long term? If you had to put a number on it, a percentage?"
Can I say with 100% certainty that it's going to work? No,
but you don't do difficult things by only doing what's 100% certain.
President Trump's nominee to head the Office of Special Counsel, Paul Ingrassia, is out. CBS's Scott McFarland.
Ingrassia faced criticism after Politico reported he sent racist text messages to a group chat.
Angry New Yorkers face off with masked ICE agents, rounding up suspected undocumented street vendors selling alleged fakes in Chinatown.
None of this is about public safety. It is about fear and chaos.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
On I-840 near exit 55 in Rutherford County, emergency crews rushed the scene of a two-vehicle crash that left one car engulfed in flames. The incident occurred Tuesday evening, October the 21st, shutting down eastbound lanes towards Lebanon as Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue teams battled the fire. Fortunately, all occupants were able to escape the wreckage, and Rutherford County Emergency Medical Services quickly rendered aid on site. The Tennessee Highway Patrol, alongside the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office, conducted a thorough investigation, interviewing witnesses and using digital tools to determine the cause. The collaborative response showcased the readiness and commitment of local emergency personnel in Murfreesboro and throughout Rutherford County. Meanwhile, in another part of Murfreesboro, detectives are investigating the theft of a utility trailer from a construction site on John Bragg Highway. The trailer, stolen sometime between October 17th and October 20th, is a 12-foot white, fully enclosed single-axle unit with a damaged rear door. It's marked with an orange KTM sticker on the front and a Fox Racing sticker on the back. Valued at several $1,000s due to the tools inside, the theft represents a significant financial loss. Surveillance footage suggests that the suspect may have been driving a light-colored 1990s Ford Ranger. Anyone with information is urged to contact Detective Farrar with the Murfreesboro Police Department at 629-201-5628. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick and digestible format, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast wherever you already listen. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network. And I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Turn to Turner Security for your business or your home. With Turner on your team, you're never alone. For everything you need, all you gotta do is call. Turner's got it all. When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door. Turn to Turner Security.
This is Kim Dunaway from Sunshine Nutrition Center. You hear me on Monday mornings at 7:20 talking about how to lead a healthier lifestyle. We carry supplements, personal care, and grocery items at both our Murfreesboro and Smyrna locations, family owned and operated since 1989.
Bigger isn't always better. When it comes to your financial institution, don't send your money to some far-off bank in another state. At Heritage South Community Credit Union, we help when others won't. We've been serving our community since 1957 and are still locally owned and operated in Middle Tennessee. If you're tired of talking to artificial intelligence and computer screens and branches, give Heritage South a try. Learn more at heritagesouth.org. Insured by NCUA.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Hi, my name is Diane Davenport. There are many reasons why I love Adams Place. Okay, well, because of the desserts, it's very important to go to exercise. They have water aerobics at the pool. They have yoga classes, yoga, stretch, and balance, which is pretty important for all of us at any age.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart. 615-904-9111.
Hey, did you see that crowd last week?
Well, it's the 50th season. What'd you expect? Fireworks?
Nah, just sweet corn and smiles.
This year marks 50 fresh, flavorful seasons at the Rutherford County Farmers Market at Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. In Meigs County, animal advocates are raising alarms after more than 60 stray dogs, including several litters of puppies, were found dumped along a Blythe Ferry road. The Meigs County Animal Rescue says multiple dogs have already been hit and killed by cars, and they fear more will be hurt if they're not removed soon. The sheriff's office says they've received no reports so far, and no suspects have been identified. Rescue groups are now calling for public help to prevent further tragedy. A woman in Oak Ridge has been charged with filing a false police report after accusing an Oak Ridge officer of rape. Rebecca Bowman, 49, faces one count of false reporting announced by the 7th Judicial District Attorney's Office. The Anderson County Sheriff's Office led the investigation to avoid conflicts of interest. Bowman is currently held at the Anderson County Detention Facility and is scheduled for arraignment on October 22nd. Officials emphasized the importance of maintaining public trust by holding both law enforcement and citizens accountable. More news in 30 seconds.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
At Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, the popular ride Mystery Mine will be closing at the end of the Harvest Festival for a major maintenance project. The park says they'll be performing behind-the-scenes updates to the coaster's layout and track to ensure smoother, safer operation. Fans hoping to catch one last ride through the Mystery Mine this season still have a few more days. Dollywood said the ride will reopen sometime in 2026. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
We are moving along here on the Wake Up Crew, 648. Don't forget the CBS Entertainment Report coming up at 6:57 with Matt Wolf. And speaking of Wolf, speaking of dogs, you know, we talk about our dogs a lot, but I have found I have a new weapon to stop dog barking. You know, you have these, you get these bark collars and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't have much luck with bark collars.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hurt him. You know, like I'm afraid I'm going to put it up too high and hurt him. So what I've done now is a friend of mine gave me this little gizmo that you hit a button and it push off electric vibrations and sounds in the air. And
they don't like that.
They don't like that. Yeah.
Does it work?
Yes, it does. The problem is you have to have that almost like in your hand instantaneously. I mean, because he starts barking. You can't put it in a drawer, you know, and get it out. You have to have it like a remote.
Is it big?
No, it's like remote size. Yeah. And so I've been using that. Well, an interesting thing happened the other night. I came in. The dog was barking. My granddaughter comes in, and so I hit. The dog's barking at her, and so I hit the button, and my granddaughter goes, "Oh wow, gosh, what is that?" She could hear that sound, the same thing that the dog hears.
Are you kidding me?
It was unbelievable. I said, "You heard that?" She said, "Yeah, I've heard my ears." I said, "I can't hear any of that."
Interesting. I've never met anybody that can hear that.
I know.
Stuff.
That is so weird, isn't it?
Get a dog whistle and try it.
Yeah, I might do that. What happens if she starts coming to me?
But if she could hear that, that's remarkable.
I mean, I don't know. Now, she was close by it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I had it in my hand. And I can hear the sonic. I can hear that, you know, a little buzz, like a buzz kind of thing. But, wow, for her to hear that was pretty amazing.
Apparently some people, especially younger individuals or those with more sensitive hearing, can detect the higher frequencies than the average adult. A dog whistle operates in the 23 to 54 kilohertz range, which is above typical human hearing.
Wow, you got this all off the top of your head?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just that smart.
Why are you looking like you're reading something?
So high frequencies are 50 kilohertz.
So
and
it
above.
is. It's not that uncommon. I thought maybe I had a dog whisperer. in my house.
It's younger people, so you lose that as you get older.
Right.
So she will lose that ability likely as she gets older. But it's younger people and those with sensitive hearing. So maybe she has sensitive hearing. Does she listen to headphones really loud or?
Well, she says she can't hear anything hardly.
Huh.
But she doesn't use headphones. No.
Well, yeah, she is a teenager. She doesn't hear parents or grandparents.
No.
I'm sure.
Well, she has selective hearing. That's what. I have selective hearing, especially when you're talking.
I noticed.
But anyway, just thought that was interesting. But now, you have a different problem. Yours go to the window and they chew on the blinds.
Well, it's not them. It's Skeeter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing though that my dog barks at my neighbor all the time?
Well, now the dogs, all three dogs will bark.
Do they? If you close the blinds, does that help?
No, because they can move. I don't have blinds for one thing because the dog chewed the blinds.
Well, I know Chipper he'll growl, but he won't bark. If he hears noises, he'll go.
Yeah.
And but now if he sees you, he's barking. So
no, I mean I had to take the blinds down because Skeeter chewed like 3 of them on the end, so I just took it down because they would root their nose up between the blinds to look out.
Yeah, well Chipper likes to look out. I leave the blinds open for him when I'm gone during the daytime.
I leave them open all the time, really.
That'd be bad at 2:00 in the morning. They see somebody. Of course, I guess that'd be a good thing. Oh, they're not.
No,
they're in prison.
No, they're
dog prison.
No, they're in the bed. 3 of them in the bed with me.
Oh, me. Let's go to birthdays. I can't envision. I don't want to envision that.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Well, we do have a few birthdays today for the 22nd of October. Collis P. Huntington, American business tycoon and railroad executive of the Central Pacific Railroad and the Southern Pacific Railroad. 1917 actress Joan Fontaine, born in Tokyo, Japan, died in 2013. 1952, Jeff Goldblum, American actor in The Fly, Jurassic Park, and Independence Day.
And in the new Jurassic Park, the newer one too.
He's iconic with the Jurassic World.
And he does Hotels.com or something. Commercials.
Yeah, forgot about that. You're seeing bigger stars do more commercials. I saw Jeff Bridges in one the other day.
I know.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's in all of them, just about.
Well, yeah, he's making his living off of them. In 1968, Shaggy, Jamaican-American reggae musician and rapper, born in Kingston, Jamaica. Can't say that I know him. All right, happy birthday today to our Murfreesboro folks, Sam McCurry, Don White, Eric Bell, Jeff Batten, Dorothy Ann Green, Bruce Mitchell, and Sandra Collier. Happy birthday from WGNS.
Those are the names we have right now. If you want to add to our list, call, text 615-893-1450 on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club today.
All right, we've got more to come. Yeah, that's right. We're going to take a look at our last look at the weather, and then we're going to take a break and be back for the second hour on...
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 68 degrees. Winds westerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, clear skies, diminishing winds. Lows drop to 42. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the low 70s. Then lows fall back to 39 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 45.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. MTE's EV Ready program provides members with $50 in bill credits toward the installation of wiring to support 240-volt charging in their garages. Learn more at driveev.com.
Good morning. Starting a little bit heavier now on 24 westbound here at Walden Road. All that traffic trying to get out of Rutherford County, Murfreesboro, headed towards Nashville through the Antioch area on 24 westbound. Starting to slowly build here with more volume on 40 west coming out of Wilson County, especially the Mount Juliet area as you work your way towards Hermitage. Hey, when you need dependable towing for your car, big truck, make sure you call STR Towing and Recovery right here in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
50 fresh, flavorful seasons at the Rutherford County Farmers Market.
You bringing your tomatoes this Friday?
Sure am. Pick fresh this morning.
Then I'll bring the sourdough.
Rutherford County Farmers Market, Tuesdays and Fridays, 7 to 1 at Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Do you want lights?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting, chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps. Just come down and take a look.
Shopping at the Restore.
Shop?
Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
This is Richard Parton, and I'd like to tell you about Adams Place. Don't wait too late. You have everything you need here. You can go across the street to Walmart, go down the road to Hardee's and have breakfast or whatever you'd like to do. It's just a great place to be. Good location, no problem.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart. 615-904-9111.
Everyone in show business had to start somewhere, and some started behind the bar.
See, I always thought that your interests went more towards... My interests? Thank you, Dr. Bacardi.
Ethan Hawke and Bobby Cannavale there in Blue Moon, which looks at the final days of legendary composer Lorenz Hart. Bobby plays Eddie the bartender. Cannavale actually was a bartender way back, so he told me it wasn't a stretch to get into this role.
It's just such a social job, and I worked at some really cool places in New York City. You know, I mean, sure, I could make drinks, but for me it was forming relationships with people, having regulars, and that did come easily to me once we were at the on the set.
Blue Moon is in theaters Friday. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Sponsored by Progressive. We make the claims process easy, so you can get back on the road in no time. It's why over 43 million drivers trust Progressive. See for yourself at Progressive.com.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 6:58 here on the Wake Up Crew on a hump day.
Hump day?
Rachel Misley is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being very helpful in getting paperwork on a real estate sale handled. Tell us what Rachel's going to win, Brian.
Flowers, beautiful flowers from Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts on South Academy and WGNS Radio. And congrats to you, Rachel, and thanks to SRM Concrete for this Good Neighbor recognition, locally grown, nationally known, and proud to honor those who make a difference in our community. Send in those good neighbors. Text neighbor to 615-893-1450, WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor. Get some to us here as well. And that same phone number, you can call or text for another half an hour or so. Birthdays or anniversaries for this October 22nd. They could win banana pudding from Slick Pig.
And
the show is brought to you by America's Thrift Stores. They're on Martin Luther King Jr.
the whole rest of the
Boulevard.
show. Okay.
Well, I normally do that here.
No, but I didn't give you that extra stuff.
AmericasThrift.com/Murfreesboro for more details about the great store they have.
Can I talk now?
Maybe.
Okay, it's 7 o'clock.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Ice tensions rise in New York and L.A.
A lot of officers came in and started questioning people and arresting some.
President wants the government to pay him.
They owe me a lot of money.
Shutdown into its fourth week.
The Senate is set to vote on a bill that could pay some federal workers who have been working without pay.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan. With the CBS World News Roundup, new tension with immigration arrests on both coasts in Los Angeles and New York City. Here's CBS's Tom Hansen.
Chaos in the streets of New York City as angry crowds surrounded federal agents Tuesday in Lower Manhattan. Agents descended on Canal Street in Chinatown, targeting street vendors selling designer knockoffs. As protesters made their way to the Federal Plaza to demand the release of ICE detainees, More agents arrived, armed in combat gear and a military vehicle. In Los Angeles, a crowd gathered outside a hospital demanding answers after a driver was shot during what Homeland Security called a targeted traffic stop. The U.S. Attorney's Office says the driver, Carlitos Ricardo Patias, a suspected undocumented immigrant, rammed his car into agents' vehicles during the stop and refused to obey orders. Authorities say that's when a federal agent opened fire, hitting and injuring Patias and a U.S. Marshal. Patias, a TikToker who goes by Richard L.A., is known for documenting immigration enforcement activity in Southern California.
Now to Washington, CBS's Scott McFarlane has more on the New York Times report that says President Trump could demand up to $230 million from the Justice Department as compensation for investigations into his past conduct.
President Trump addressed this ask for compensation. He was answering questions in the Oval Office and said it could be something his legal team was pursuing for the federal investigations into him.
It's awfully strange to make a decision where I'm paying myself. In other words, did you ever have one of those cases where you have to decide how much you're paying yourself in damages? But I was damaged very greatly, and any money that I would get, I would give to charity.
If Trump's lawyers do continue to pursue any payments, it would be unprecedented to have a sitting president receive a settlement. It would also likely need sign-off from the top officials in the Department of Justice who previously served as Trump's defense attorneys.
CBS's Nicole Killian reports top Democrats say they were rebuffed in an effort to meet with President Trump to try to end the government shutdown.
President Trump held firm as he hosted Senate Republicans in the White House Rose Garden Tuesday, later rejecting a request from Democrats for their own meeting.
I'd love to meet with them. I just want them to open up the country first.
Democracy is imperiled.
Senate Democrats held the floor late into the night to protest the Trump administration, while Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said the only way to end the impasse is to negotiate on the rising cost of health care.
President should meet with us. It's not me, him, or anything political. It's that the people are in crisis.
Opening statements take place today in the murder trial of a former Illinois sheriff's deputy accused of killing a woman who called for police help. CBS's Jerika Duncan.
Prosecutors allege former Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson murdered Sonia Massey in July of 2024 while responding to her 911 call about a prowler. According to court documents, Grayson and another officer entered her home after they did not find a prowler. Body camera footage from inside her home shows Massey remove a pot of boiling water from the stove. After a short exchange, Massey says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Grayson then threatens to shoot her and draws his gun. Prosecutors say Massey then ducked behind the counter and Grayson fired his gun 3 times, killing her. If convicted, he could spend 45 years to life in prison.
Overseas, day 2 of Vice President Vance's trip to Israel, meeting today with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Well, people gathered outside the Louvre in Paris today as it reopened for the first time since the $102 million jewel heist over the weekend. The museum's director is under fire, and police are still searching for suspects in the case. 4 minutes after the hour.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer. Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning, the cap is loose on that ketchup.
Ugh. Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Los Angeles Angels star outfielder Mike Trout testified yesterday in a trial over whether the team should be held responsible for the 2019 drug overdose death of pitcher Tyler Skaggs. CBS's Elise Preston.
The 27-year-old was found dead in a suburban Dallas hotel room after Angels communications director Eric Kay gave him a counterfeit oxycodone pill laced with fentanyl. Kay was later convicted and sentenced to 22 years in federal prison. The ball club denies responsibility, arguing Skaggs took the drugs on his own private time.
The Trump choice to lead the Office of Special Counsel is bowing out amid pressure from members of the president's own party, as we hear from CBS's Michael Wallace.
Paul Ingrassia says he will not appear at his Senate nomination hearing tomorrow because he doesn't have enough Republican votes. He lost some of them after Politico published text messages from the past year in which Ingrassia said he has a Nazi streak from time to time, and he called Martin Luther King Jr. the 1960s George Floyd. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer blasted the White House's vetting process.
When you think it can't get any worse from Donald Trump in the White House, it does.
Arizona's Attorney General has filed a lawsuit that seeks to get Democrat Adelita Grijalva sworn in as the state's newest member of Congress. House Speaker Johnson has refused to seat her for a month since winning the post. Democrats have accused Johnson of delaying her swearing in because it improves their chances of forcing a vote for the release of the Epstein files. Well, President Trump has brushed off criticism about the demolition of part of the White House to build a brand new $250 million ballroom.
You probably hear the beautiful sound of construction to the back. You hear that sound? Oh, that's music to my ears. I love that sound.
Yesterday, excavators tore off the facade of the east wing of the building. Democrats have blasted the project. Trump says donations will pay for it. Presidential historian Douglas Brinkley.
It's sort of sad for a professional historian like myself to see those gaping and horrible images of our people's house.
Legal experts say the demolition could violate federal law because no agency approval or budget authorization exists to alter the White House during a government shutdown. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JO.
That's the latest from CBS News Radio. I'm Steve Kathan. The Wake Up Crew with Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett continues now here on News Radio WGNS.
Good morning, everybody. Brian Barrett with you this morning, joined by John Dinkins, Dalton Barrett, as we continue another hour of the Wake Up Crew for News Radio WGNS. Time to check on traffic and weather together. This update brought to you by Toots.
When we started our flagship restaurant on Broad Street, who would have known we'd have grown and touched each four corners of Rutherford County? Now we have locations in South Murfreesboro, Smyrna, West Murfreesboro, and the original on 860 Northwest Broad Street.
Swing by one of our 4 locations after a game for some good food and fun.
Thank you, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Rutherford County.
Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you.
Toots. Good food and fun. Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 68 degrees. Winds westerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, clear skies, diminishing winds. Lows drop to 42. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the low 70s. Then lows fall back to 39 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 43.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. MTE's EV Car Club has hundreds of members and growing. EV owners, enthusiasts, and anyone interested in learning more about electric vehicles is encouraged to sign up at mte.com/EV Car Club.
Good morning. Starting to load up pretty good now. Trying to get up through Antioch with all that heavy traffic, 24 westbound, especially at OHB, Walden Road there, coming in from Rutherford County on 24. It's already heavy, 65 south down through Millersville. It's picked up with that traffic line right on schedule, trying to get out of Wilson County right now, especially through the Mount Juliet area, going westbound I-40 headed on over into Hermitage. When you need dependable towing for your car, big truck, call STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
SRM Concrete is the largest ready-mix producer in the country, yet is still family-owned and operated. Locally grown, nationally known, SRM delivers unmatched quality and service. You called, we haul. We're SRM Concrete.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Haas F Incorporated.
This is the Wake Up Crew.
We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Miss any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
That's right. We're doing it our way, which is probably the wrong way.
Hey, the CEO of Song of the Day has already decided what next week's going to be, or whenever we get through with Halloween songs.
November 1st.
The top TV theme songs.
Top TV theme songs.
That would probably be one of them.
You think? Yeah.
It's
very recognizable.
Pretty catchy. The top, and you could go on for probably 50 of them, probably. The top 50, but we don't want to bore our audience, so top 30 maybe.
Whole month of November?
The whole month of November, yeah. That'd be easy.
Yeah.
So, do you need me to send that to the research team, or?
Yes, if you want to.
But you notice I didn't even depend on my little sidekick.
No, I guarantee you what he's going to say. Well, remember I had.
Oh yeah, I know.
And I do have one in my email that he sent me.
And you can do that too. I'm just saying, I just
is.
popped up in my head another one.
Yeah. That could be a.
But I don't need to be involved in it because it'll be of the 30, 20 of them will be Western themes, so I don't need to be involved in it. And it really needs to be kind of, like, you may have to use some discretion. Like,
do they need to have lyrics? I
mean, if it's the Rifleman, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that have lyrics. Yeah, Cheers.
Yeah,
Frasier,
Golden Girls.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
So it needs to be top TV theme songs with lyrics. Okay, making myself a note.
I like it when we have team meetings right here on the air.
On the air, why not? There's nothing else better going on. Okay,
so what's our song of the day today?
I don't know. I'll have to.
Notice how I just threw it in there?
Yeah.
You weren't ready yet? Okay. Because we're sponsored by America's Thrift Stores.
We are.
America's Thrift Stores, they're located on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Middle Tennessee. Find unique treasures or brand new name deals at unbeatable prices. Don't miss out. Check out americasthrift.com/Murfreesboro for more.
What day is it?
What do you mean, what day is it? Oh, it's Hump Day. Woo woo! Now, the reason I took over that is because you stole almost everything in the 6 o'clock hour. So, there you go. I just wanted to prove to you that I can do the 7 o'clock hour if you were ever sick.
Okay, I knew you could.
Really?
Episode
never let me do it.
Episode 1772. Do you want to do it?
No, not
this
really.
Train wreck of an hour. 9 days until Halloween, so it's right around the corner. Don't forget sports this week. Laverne at Smyrna on WGNS and Big GTV coming up on Friday. Middle Tennessee tonight at Delaware, 5 p.m.
another
airtime.
Wednesday game.
Yes, they'll have another one at home next week.
3 Wednesday games.
It's all the month of October. All the Conference USA games are played in the middle of the week in October. Because
TV?
Of TV, yep.
They make money off of it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Some are Thursdays, some are Wednesdays, but MTSU's all were Wednesday this year. The Titans are hosting Indianapolis. Should be fun. Vanderbilt hosts Missouri, and Tennessee is at Kentucky this weekend. And John has already proclaimed that this is his favorite Halloween song of all time. The number one from Bobby Boris Pickett.
He did the Monster Mash. It wasn't graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the Monster Mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires.
And that's one thing that we've learned today, that there was a follow-up the year after.
Now, people that weren't in that time period, they're not going to appreciate that song.
Yeah.
But I grew up in that time period, so it means a lot to me.
So you were a kid during that song,
Yeah,
right?
6, 7, Boris Karloff. But it played every Halloween, for years on your DJ stations.
Gotcha.
WGNS. Do you ever get people come up to you and go,
All
"Hey,
the time.
what radio station are you? Are you with WGN?" I said, "No, that's not it. WGNS."
Get it all the time. Especially we get messages from people who may be complaining about something or whatnot, and they think that it's about the Chicago mayor or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
Especially on social media, you forget to put that extra S in, and we got it a lot with WGNS Sports,
right,
on Twitter,
right,
because they would just type in an extra S, and
yeah, it is a little bit.
I mean, there's just one letter off.
Yeah, you can see where that happened. WGN, or my fake name WLAK when I was a kid. I wonder if there is a real WLAK.
Oh, I guarantee.
When I was a kid and playing disc jockey, I would say this is WLAK, the lake.
WLAK is 107.5, and looks like it's in Amory, Alabama.
Wow, WLAK. I used to call it the lake.
No, Amory, Wisconsin.
Okay.
That's the AM. Yeah, they've got an FM too.
Well, when I was a disc jockey, as a kid trying to be a disc jockey back in those days, we didn't have FM. We just had AM.
Just had the AM.
It was a play on WLAC, though. I used to steal. And my name I used was Dick Young, which was a combination of Dick Kent and John Young. The great John Young, my hero, who's not appeared on this show yet, but one day.
That's a talk radio station, apparently, too. They have an FM translator, looks like. Kind of like we do. So it started out as AM, or still is AM. Interesting website. I like their website.
I guess you could look it up and play it, like.
You could, yeah. Looks like it's talk, too. Interesting. It is. All right. Well, no, there's sports. How about that? See, it all goes together. You were playing sports games and stuff.
I was playing music, baby.
Oh, music. We had the Braves.
And the Braves, yeah. We're WSM.
Oh, okay.
And we had the Opry, too, because I didn't want to do anything on Friday and Saturday nights.
Here's sports.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
It was opening night in the NBA with 2 games on the schedule. Oklahoma City, after getting its championship rings, played double overtime, edging Houston 125-124. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 35 points, including the game-winning free throws and the basket that sent it to the OT. Then Golden State beat the Lakers in L.A. 119-109, despite 43 points from Luka Doncic. Memphis guard Ja Morant was cleared to play Wednesday after a sprained ankle. Karl Anthony Towns of the Knicks is questionable with a strained quad. Most NBA teams start Wednesday. Vikings quarterback Carson Wentz will start again Thursday night at the Chargers. The Jets are expected to start quarterback Tyrod Taylor this weekend instead of Justin Fields. And Tampa Bay wide receiver Mike Evans could return in December after his broken clavicle. The Angels' new manager is Kurt Suzuki, a former catcher from nearby Cal State Fullerton.
Hi, my name is Diane Davenport. There are many reasons why I love Adams Place. The food, of course, is wonderful. It really is. Sitting down in the dining room with a group of people, we talk, we laugh. It just makes you feel good. Everyone is very warm and welcoming, and that is very nice.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart. 615-904-9111.
This is a paid legal ad.
I'm attorney John Day. Many lawyers are quick to say that they'll take the insurance company to court for you. But how do you know if the lawyer is an experienced trial attorney? Ask them if they're certified. And in order to be certified, you have to have tried a lot of cases, taken a 2-day test, and get recommendations from judges and other lawyers. My wife Joy and I are both certified as civil trial specialists, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
America's Thrift Stores is now open at the corner of Middle Tennessee and MLK Jr. Boulevard. Whether you're thrifting for a one-of-a-kind statement piece, name brand jeans, or just browsing for the thrill of the find, America's Thrift offers unbeatable value with prices up to 70% off retail. Don't miss the deals, don't miss the fun. Come celebrate the grand opening of America's Thrift Stores in Murfreesboro. Visit americasthrift.com/Murfreesboro for all the details.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS. With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back on the Wake Up Crew, our time is 7:22.
And now, it's time for Random Questions with your host,
Brian Barrett. Wow.
It's a takeover.
What an open. That was exciting.
I'm going to say so.
I'm going to ask John random questions today.
You're so happy.
Yeah, not to have to answer again.
Oh, well, you will in a few minutes.
Yeah. All right, here we go. John, is there any experience that you've not had that you regret not having yet?
Well, yeah. I ride the Ferris wheel. I've not done it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do that before I go, before my time is up, before the good Lord takes me home. I want to get on a Ferris wheel. But I want to get on a tiny Ferris wheel.
To the big Ferris wheel in the sky before you go there?
Yeah, well. Yeah. You're not supposed to be funny on random questions. But
oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the host, yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Sorry, I was trying to be Drew Carey here. What is your favorite Broadway show or one you really want to see?
Well, I would say Hamilton, but I didn't understand it because I can't understand what they're saying unless you have subtitles. Broadway show, probably
Oklahoma.
That's it.
Is it?
Yeah, Oklahoma. I love that one. I liked Phantom of the Opera, too. That's and Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Those are my... Andrew Lloyd Webber. I love his stuff.
Those last two are my wife's favorites. Let's see. What book do you think should be mandatory for everyone on the planet to read?
Oh, that's easy. The Bible.
Oh, very good.
What? What was that look for? You can't make looks. You're the host.
I didn't know there were all these host rules. I didn't see them written down anywhere.
That's because you had a takeover, a host takeover. That's why.
What do you think most people take for granted?
Friendship. I think we don't appreciate it until after they're gone. A lot of times we don't tell them enough that we, think a lot of them. I think you need to maybe adjust some of your thinking.
Oh, I was
because I won't be here forever.
That was just a pause for you, but that's okay. I get it.
You're so hateful. Jeez.
What do people take for granted that really bugs you?
What do people take for granted that really bugs me? Well, I guess I'd have to say that when people expect you to do something for nothing, like just like radio, for instance.
And you've been doing it all these years
for nothing.
That's pretty good. It bugs you, yet you're here every day.
Somebody slap me in the face, wake me up.
Would you say that you are a good or bad influence to others?
I don't know. I'm kind of, I've got that sarcastic humor. I don't know if you call me a role model in terms of, like, if you really know me, I am to children, and being a principal and a teacher. I mean, I feel like I was good to them, but like my friends, I'm pretty sarcastic. So I don't know.
Wow, I didn't know this was truth or consequences.
There are going to be some consequences. That means 10 more years of radio, I guess.
What do you think is the most beautiful city in the world?
Most beautiful city in the world? Well,
in all of your worldly travels.
I've been to Columbia on Mule Day. That's been pretty exciting.
Shelbyville.
To
the Walking Horse show.
Let me see. Probably Las Vegas, if you're talking about pretty. I mean, the lights and all that.
Yeah.
Now, don't go on the streets. But if you're like driving around, Las Vegas is pretty.
Or I guess kind of flying into the city with all the lights and stuff. That would be good.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you're going on Shark Tank to pitch an idea, well, let me not ask that.
Oh, hey, I know one we could pitch. The perfect pen. We got to make it, but
yeah. What would it be? What would that item be?
Yeah, the perfect pen.
What would that perfect pen be?
Number, let's see, 0.1. No, 1.0.
1.0. Okay.
It dries quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Gel ink.
Okay.
And it doesn't scratch, or it doesn't, leave little blanks. It doesn't.
It doesn't skip.
Doesn't skip. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. That's exactly right. If you could come up with a perfect pen, I think you'd make millions.
And it would write on anything.
Yeah, and I'd just call it the perfect pen.
So you just described the Pentel Energel 1.0.
I'm not sure about that, but maybe so.
Pretty close.
Pretty good.
All right, well, that is a look today at random questions here on the Wake Up Crew.
Lord Talks and Company will get you top dollar for your property.
I'm a big fan of auctions. Get instant sale, no contingencies.
That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals. Visit parksauction.com.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Ramona Ewald at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Why did you select the Villages?
I enjoy reading, and I belong to the book club here. And we read a different book every month, and then we get together and discuss it. And I have a good appetite. I do like the food.
This is Shanda with the Villages of Murfreesboro, and we invite everybody to come out and take a tour of our beautiful community. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
We're visiting with Jennifer Sanchez, manager of Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift at 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
You're not just walking into just a big warehouse. You're walking into rooms. We've got a media room, we've got a boutique room, we've got a vintage room, a furniture area, kitchen, all that.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift.
Every day you go in there, I promise you it's changing.
Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift, 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Online at steeredstraightthriftstore.org.
This is Kim Dunaway from Sunshine Nutrition Center. You hear me on Monday mornings at 7:20 talking about how to lead a healthier lifestyle. We carry supplements, personal care, and grocery items at both our Murfreesboro and Smyrna locations, family owned and operated since 1989.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 7:30 on the Wake Up Crew, brought to you by America's Thrift Stores, open now in the borough.
And this is your last chance to get some names in here on our birthday list. We have Sam McCurry, Don White, Eric Bell, Jeff Batten, Dorothy Ann Green, Bruce Mitchell, and Sandra Collier. Happy birthday from WGNS.
So those are the names that we had coming into the morning. So we have added to that list since you've called or text. But if you haven't done so just yet, now's your time. Call, text 615-893-1450. In a half an hour, we're going to announce all the names, and somebody's going to win that good banana pudding. The Wake Up Crew is brought to you by America's Thrift, now open on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. One-of-a-kind finds, name brand deals, low prices you can't miss. And it's like a new store every day, so head on by America's Thrift and stop by often on MLK Jr. Boulevard.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 68 degrees. Winds westerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, clear skies, diminishing winds, lows drop to 42. Thursday, lots more sunshine, highs warm into the low 70s, then lows fall back to 39 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 43.
Good morning. A steady flow of traffic continues down 65 southbound right now as you work your way down through Madison there at Briley Parkway. It's heavy coming off that ramp at times from Vietnam Vets there on the 65 southbound as that traffic builds down Vietnam Vets through Hendersonville as you work your way there into Davidson County. It's still heavy right now 24 westbound past Walden Road. All that traffic trying to get out of Rutherford County, Murfreesboro, headed towards Nashville through the Hickory Hollow area on 24 westbound. Hey, when you need dependable towing for your car, big truck, make sure you call STR Towing and Recovery right here in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
In Murfreesboro, efforts to support the unhoused population are gaining momentum as the Journey Home prepares for its grand reopening. The nonprofit has completed a $6.2 million campaign to open a new 20,000 square foot community resource center on Old Salem Highway. Scott Foster, executive director of the Journey Home, said the expansion comes at a critical time, with Rutherford County seeing a rise in homelessness, including a growing number of older adults and individuals with persistent mental health challenges. The center will offer medical and counseling services in partnership with Volunteer Behavioral Health, another Murfreesboro-based nonprofit that works closely with law enforcement through embedded response teams. As homelessness remains a pressing issue, community leaders in Murfreesboro and across Rutherford County are also examining education policies. The League of Women Voters of Murfreesboro and Rutherford County will host a public forum titled Civic Education, Vouchers, Charter Schools, and School Choice next Monday from 5 until 7 p.m. at the Rutherford County Board of Education on South Park Drive. The event will feature an expert panel that includes Dr. Jimmy Sullivan from Rutherford County Schools, Dr. Trey Duke from Murfreesboro City Schools, and Tess Stovall from the Tennessee Charter Commission, among others. Topics will cover the impact of school choice and vouchers on public education. A Q&A session will allow community members to engage directly with the speakers in this timely discussion on the future of education here in Rutherford County. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick, digestible format, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast wherever you listen. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network. And I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
This is Hannah Bleem here at the Rutherford County Farmers Market. This year, the Farmers Market is celebrating 50 years of being open, and we're here to talk to different vendors today.
Hey, this is Hunter Dorton with Mycoterra Pharmacy. We grow gourmet and medicinal mushrooms. We sell fresh mushrooms, dried mushrooms, powders, tinctures, mushroom-infused honey. We sell mushroom coffee, mushroom brew, different tinctures to take as a supplement. We also grow our own herbs, make loose leaf tea, topical salve, and CBD products. So come and check us out at the Rutherford County Farmers Market, the Nolensville Farmers Market, and the Franklin Farmers Market on the weekends. And we're happy to be of service to you and help you and get your health journey on the right track.
Thank you so much. The Rutherford County Farmers Market is open on Tuesdays and Fridays from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. at 315 John R. Rice Boulevard in Murfreesboro until October 31st. This is Hannah Bleem here at the Rutherford County Farmers Market, celebrating 50 years of being open.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS. With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
7:35, you're listening to the Wake Up Crew here on WGNS Radio, and now time to play Which One?
Yeah, which one would you rather do? These are very simple. They're not hard. Okay. Even you could play this. All right, here we go.
Good. Neat easy.
Which one? Have 3 chins or move to a different country on your own?
Ooh, boy. I have 2 already, so what's a third? Probably move to another country, although I wouldn't enjoy that.
I noticed your little thing is gone on your beard. Your little hanging down there.
I'm going from goatee to beard.
Oh, going to go full beard?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. You'll look really old then.
Yeah, I know.
Which one? Squeeze yourself into clothes that are far too small or walk like a crab?
Well, I hate wearing clothes that are tight.
I do too. I think I'd rather walk like a crab. I kind of walk like a crab anyway, don't you? Don't you think?
I wear baggy clothes.
Here's one that is unfair to you.
Oh, no.
Spend a year on a desert island alone. It's easy. Or have a mullet.
Oh, boy. I wish I could have a mullet.
Well, you still can.
Well,
there's hair back there.
Yeah, that's the only place that it is.
All right, here's one. Eat worms in your soup.
Ooh.
Or have a really slow internet.
Oh, I'd have to eat worms. I can't deal with slow internet, man.
Maybe you can fry them. Fry your worms. Maybe make them crunchy.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. I bet it would taste like dirt.
Oh, I'm running out of cards here. Wait.
Oh, no.
What's happened? Oh, here we go. All right. Just a little scary there. Use toilet paper made of sandpaper or be covered in fur. That's easy.
I'm not using sandpaper.
But you'll be covered in fur the rest of your life.
Well, I'm kind of furry anyway.
Here's one I'm going to kind of have to change up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Make sounds every time you see someone.
Oh.
Or have ears the size of your head.
Well, the easy thing is to make sounds. But big ears kind of run in my family anyway, so it may happen regardless.
Okay, arm wrestle a bear or surf in shark-infested waters. Just surf. It doesn't say get in the water. Just surf in shark-infested waters or arm wrestle a bear.
Well, my luck would be that on the surfboard, I would fall off and then get eaten by the shark. So maybe arm wrestle a bear.
You're lucky.
I mean, I'd let him win.
Yeah. You think? Oh, me. Okay, I'm going to go in some we've used before. I apologize, but here we go. Get attacked with silly string or have fingers the size of your arms.
I wouldn't mind getting silly string attacked.
No, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
Be licked by your teacher or boss.
Uh-oh.
Or every minute feels like an hour.
You could give me anything else. I'm not licking anybody.
Okay. Wear the same pair of socks for 3 years or drink steaming hot beer.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah. I could wear socks for 3 years, I think.
Yeah, I'm not steaming. That doesn't even sound appetizing.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say those. I don't know about the socks, though. That'd be kind of weird.
Have a neck made of jelly or wake up with a rat in your bedroom.
Ooh, no. I want a neck with jelly.
Really?
I hate rats. Rats,
Really?
mice, no, I can't stand them.
Well, that's a strange choice there. All right, final one. Which one? Get stuck in a cave with lions or always feel confused?
Well, I think I'm already at the stage where I feel confused all the time, so.
Yeah, join the club. Here's another one. I've got time for one more. Always smell like a dog.
Uh-oh.
Or never watch TV again.
I don't know that I can go without watching television.
Don't you smell like a dog anyway?
I
with
think probably.
ladybug all over you all the time?
There are 3 dogs in the house. How can you not smell like a dog?
There you go.
All right, well, that's Which One here on the Wake Up Crew.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Habitat Restore has furniture.
At a great bargain price.
Couches, beds, tables. We have it all.
At the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore, yeah. If it's here today, you better get it.
Because it may be gone tomorrow.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so that you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard, or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
America's Thrift Stores is now open at the corner of Middle Tennessee and MLK Jr. Boulevard. Whether you're thrifting for a one-of-a-kind statement piece, name brand jeans, or just browsing for the thrill of the find, America's Thrift offers unbeatable value with prices up to 70% off retail. Don't miss the deals. Don't miss the fun. Come celebrate the grand opening of America's Thrift Stores in Murfreesboro. Visit americasthrift.com/Murfreesboro for all the details.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS. With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
It is time for us to put a wrap on the show for you on this Wednesday morning, October 22nd, episode 1772 of the Wake Up Crew, brought to you by America's Thrift Store. They're open now on MLK Jr. Boulevard. Unique statement pieces, name brand deals. I mean, we're talking designer jeans, all at up to 70% off retail at America's Thrift. americasthrift.com/Murfreesboro for all the details, but stop on in. They're in the shopping center, Mercury Plaza, John. I remembered, I've been meaning to bring this up. I think it's O'Reilly's. You know, we talked about an auto parts store that's coming to Jackson Heights and taking over about half of that. Well, the other half of Mercury Plaza is going to be taken over by another auto parts store that's doing a very similar thing.
Well, that's kind of a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's O'Reilly's there and AutoZone up here at Jackson Heights. But yeah, that's
so you can get auto parts.
Yeah, but they're going to be like a distribution center for all the other O'Reilly's too.
Oh,
but it'll be like but it's going to take up all the rest of that facility.
But can you go in and buy a battery?
I believe so.
Okay,
I believe so.
That's going to be a big place.
Yeah, pretty big. Rachel Midgley, speaking of big, is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being helpful and getting the paperwork done on a real estate sale. Rachel Midgley is going to receive flowers today from Jenny Harrison, our friends at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts, and your good neighbor friends here at WGNS. This good neighbor recognition, built by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and proud to honor those who make a difference here in our community. Saying good morning to our friends at Middle Tennessee Electric. Hey, you can manage your power with that MyMTE app. Yep. Download it in the App Store. You can track your energy, pay bills, and a lot more. So you'll want to check that out. MyMTE. Just search for that in the App Store, and you will be golden once you get that app downloaded.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
You know when I yell at the dog to stop barking, I wonder if he's thinking, man, this is awesome. We can bark together.
Replay.
Solid thumbs up.
That was one without the straight man interaction.
Yeah. It didn't hurt any.
I don't do many of those.
It didn't hurt any.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
Well, what have we learned on today's show?
Well, we talked about your 3 dogs that sleep with you. They also chew the blinds. Talked about mine barking, and then my granddaughter can hear that bark.
Skeeter is the chewer.
Skeeter is the chewer.
Yeah. She doesn't hear the bark. She hears the thing that you are using now. I need to find out what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. It was given to me, so I don't really know. But you can charge it up.
And it works.
It works, yeah. Because he'll go, like that.
Does it hurt his poor little ears?
No, I don't think so. He doesn't know what it is. He looks around trying to figure out what it is. Song of the day, we talked about that a lot, really. Monster Mash and then the Monsters Holiday follow-up.
And it was a smash.
Well, it went to 30. That's about it. But
well, that's pretty good for that song.
It talked about my days as a disc jockey for some reason when I was in my house, in my room.
And we looked up WLAK, which is a real station.
It is a real station. I didn't know that. So
pretty much any combination that you put together, you're going to find somewhere because there's just so many.
Yeah, I'm sure. That was kind of a cross between WMAK and WLAC. Mm-hmm. So WLAK came to my head.
With the little SM in there too, huh?
What?
With the little WSM in there too.
Well, yeah.
Because of the Braves.
And the Opry.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't work on Friday night, Saturday night.
Man, what a gig you had.
Yeah.
Better than this one.
My show started at 6 o'clock at night, and I'd go on I'd play music till 6:50. That's when the Braves started.
And you know what? The pay is about the same.
Oh, it's probably more.
You made more then?
At least my mother fixed supper.
Here's Bobby Boris Pickett with Monster Mash. We'll see you tomorrow.
He did the Monster Mash from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from there.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 68 degrees. Winds westerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, clear skies, diminishing winds. Lows drop to 42. Thursday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the low 70s. Then lows fall back to 39 on Thursday night. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 43.
I'm a single mom, and as you can imagine, it's a fight sometimes.